yards. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that. Penalty each and every time.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, here's Barkley. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Now looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down. He's got the first down inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A first throw for the backup, Wilson. Flush, and he will score. It's a touchdown. Russell Wilson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week. They were hoping he would break a big one. He just did.
And what did his offensive – I mean, remember we talked with the offensive line, and one of the guys, one of the stalwarts said, I don't even have to make a great block for him. If I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me, often that opens up enough space for him to go.
This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped. Inside the 40.
It's a gain of 30.
Only another first down. That also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college, but I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
And he will have a touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 38 yards. And the AFC able to get a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Myers connects on the PAT. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. This will be fielded at the 6. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And touchdown. Tariq Cohen, 94 yards. And the NFC adds on to their lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Check tight, check tight, check tight.
On first down, Watson, flush to his right. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So we are at halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Well, fit me for a neck brace, partner. One kickoff return in one direction for a touchdown, and the other one, they almost broke going back the other way.
Watson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Fights through, and now a crease. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. James Conner. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC able to cut into the lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. Extra point up and through by Myers. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And there he goes again. Touchdown. Tariq Cohen, 98 yards. And the NFC able to widen their advantage.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. Now Cohen, and he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
On first down, it's Watson. Incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage. And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game. So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big 3rd down.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And avoids the contact by sliding.
Holding offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
3rd and long. It's Watson. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 4th down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race, and all the way in for the touchdown. Russell Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the